Hey everyone, it's Brandon with USAReverseMortgages.net, brought to you by iReverse Home Loans. Today I just wanted to take a really quick minute and talk about why you would not do a reverse mortgage. There are several people out there who a reverse mortgage can benefit, people who have good equity positions and want to use their equity as tax-free cash or a line of credit, something to supplement their income or take their dream vacation. You can use it for whatever you want. There are two major, let's say, negatives that people talk about with reverse mortgage. One of them is the fact that the loan amount grows over time. Okay, now let's talk about that. The loan amount does grow over time. With a regular mortgage, you make a payment every month, your loan amount slowly goes down. With a reverse mortgage, you borrow a certain amount of money and your loan amount rises every month because you're not making a payment. So you need to take that into consideration. You're going to be pocketing any money that you normally would be using to make your payments. Okay, so there goes that argument right there. The loan amount will grow because you're not paying it down. Now that being said, you can pay it down. There's no prepayment penalty. If you want to pay, the interest payments so that it doesn't rise, you can do that. You can make no payments at all. To be totally honest, out of the hundreds of these I've done, I have 2 clients that make a monthly payment. So that kind of tells you how popular that is. The other argument against a reverse mortgage is the fees. There are 3 types of fees involved with a reverse mortgage. One of them is third-party closing costs. That's going to be stuff you're going to pay on any mortgage. Notary, appraisal, title, escrow, recording fees, things like that. There's no way around that. That's just to do with a regular mortgage and a reverse mortgage. There's also an origination fee. That's going to depend on the lender and the loan officer that you're dealing with and how much they want to charge you for that. They can lower or raise that as they please, depending on the rate charged and the program. The other one is the mortgage insurance premium. This is charged by the government. It is an upfront fee that, depending on how much of your equity you're utilizing, can be anywhere from 0.5% to 2.5% of the value of the property. And the value of the property mark will not go higher than $625,500. So it's going to be a percentage of that. Unless the home is worth more than $625,500, then it'll be less. Okay. So if your home is worth $200,000, $300,000, $400,000, doesn't matter. It'll be anywhere between 0.5% and 2.5%, depending on how much of your equity you have to utilize to pay off your current mortgage. Okay, so let's talk about that. There's a lot of leeway with these fees. So for instance, depending on the rate you're choosing and the amount that you're drawing initially, because that does affect loan officers' pay, and their pay affects how much they can credit you, sometimes you can get your loan done for no cost. It depends on what your loan officer is willing to do. Now, if there's no draw and you don't owe anything and you're not taking any money and you're leaving it all in the line of credit, there's no back end to that loan. So the loan officer will have to charge you an origination fee just to make anything on the loan. But let's say you're paying off, $200,000 loan with your reverse mortgage, $150,000 loan. A lot of times that loan officer can not only lower the origination fee to 0, but they can use the money that their company, their broker or mortgage banker, lender, whoever will be making on the back end of your loan and help you with those closing costs and sometimes wipe them out completely. So it really depends on who you talk to. Okay, I just wanted to make sure to mention that these 2 negatives are basically overcome if you really think about it. Okay, with the loan amount growing, that's correct, it is growing, and that is something to worry about. But at the same time, you're not making those mortgage payments. So that's the trade-off there. And you can make them, but you'll be pocketing that money every month. So there has to be a give there. The other thing is those fees. The fees on a reverse mortgage can be higher, but depending again on your rate and how much money you're drawing out, your loan officer oftentimes can erase and get rid of most, if not all, of those fees. Okay, we do offer the lowest fees in the industry at USAReverseMortgages.net. Brandon Webb can give you deep discounts depending on your draw amount and your rate. So give me a call today to talk about it. It's obviously free consultation. We don't charge to give you advice, and I don't even if you end up going through with the loan, we don't and canceling for whatever reason, we don't charge application fees or anything like that. Okay, so the information is free. Give me a call, shoot me an email, message me on the website. Let me know how I can help you, and let me know your particular situation. I can run a proposal that's detailed to you. All I need is the date of birth of the youngest borrower, the value of the property, and what's owed. If you owe nothing, it's good to tell me if you do intend on taking a draw. For instance, if you want $100,000 right away, if you want 0 right away and monthly payments, That way I can tailor it to you. So we don't need any, deep information, social security numbers, nothing like that. Just enough to run that proposal, and that can tell you how much of those fees we can waive. And I always waive as much as I can. Okay? So please message me, call me, email me, get in touch with me if you have any questions about what I've talked about here today or anything else. As always, I'm really happy to help you. Again, this is Brandon for USAReverseMortgages.net, brought to you by iReverse Home Loans. Thanks a lot. Have a wonderful day.